Hello everyone and welcome back to FS25. We're just preparing another trailer at the moment, ready to send over to the cement factory because we are getting low on stones over there and we need to keep that going for the all-important constructible. We've got a lot to do in this episode. There's going to be a fair bit of field work because we're running out of time. I'd like to get the new goat field area finished off where we're putting the grass. We need to finish that off. I need to get the John Deere and the small cultivator in our middle field, the smallest field. We'll get the John Deere on that one in a worker. And we've got a couple of other fields that we need to sort out as well. We will be leaving one of the fields clear for sunflowers later on, well, at the start of next year. So we'll be leaving that clear, but we do need to get the other ones prepared. We've been slacking because we've been busy doing other things, and the field work has been left behind a little bit, so we do need to keep on top of that. We've also got quite a few bales to clear, and in this episode I would really like to buy the slurry tanker and the distributor, because we've got all that slurry there. We need to make use of it. It's been full in the buffalo barn for a long while now, and it's just it's a waste of money because we keep having to buy fertiliser to use on the fields when we could use our own slurry. So that's the priority. We need to get all those jobs done, make a little bit of money, and buy that tanker and distributor. So I have just put the timer back up to ×5. We were on 0.5 before because we needed to make the most out of the previous day, but we are back to usual now. So this load here will keep the cement factory going for a fair old while, and we won't have to do that anymore in this episode. Lovely. With a little bit of luck, within a day or two we'll have enough bricks and cement there to get the constructible over to its next stage. And there is some more bricks. Well, that is lovely. We'll have to pick those up a little bit later and get them in there. So let's get back. We'll set the John Deere up in a worker. They can get on field number 4. That field there, that is ideal just for the John Deere. It's a small field. Although I do remember last time around the John Deere was getting extremely low on fuel, so we'll probably just have to go to the gas station and fill that up. Let's just hop across. Yeah, very low. So I'll get this filled up now. We'll come back and we'll get a worker in the John Deere. Okay, so we filled the old thing up with gas, and we also serviced it at the same time. Cost just under £3,000 for both of those, which isn't too bad whatsoever. So we've got our little cultivator in here, our John Deere cultivator, matched up perfectly with this John Deere tractor, and we'll set a worker on this. They can do the middle field, and that's absolutely perfect for that. While they're doing this, we'll jump back into the New Holland, carry on the job that we were doing last time round, get that bit there finished up. So yeah, there we go. We'll leave them to it. We may well have to check up by the constructible because sometimes they do tend to miss that out, but we'll check that when they're done. So that's them going, which is great. Right, let's get this strip here done. It's not too much. We've done the worst of it now. So we are short on grass seed, but we may have enough. So there's only one way to find out. Let's get it planted. Hopefully we've got enough, and then as soon as this is grown we can get our lovely goat pasture on here. Wow, we were most definitely cutting that fine. We're down to our last 30 litres of seed there. That's, you could say measured to perfection, or you could also call it very lucky. I would probably say it's very lucky. But there we go. That is this this grass field done. And it's not going to be a grass field, not one that we cut. The goat pasture is going to go on here. Lovely. All done. Perfect. So something I do need to do, I just need to have a look and see which goat pastures there are to see which one we're going to go for, because I don't actually know. So let's get into animals. We want to go for sheep. So let's have a look. Let's see what these look like. So these are dynamic. We can extend the pasture. So I want to go something like this, a type of barn. That's quite a nice one. I think I'd like to save up for that one. That's £97,000. Of course, it will be more once we extend it. Yeah, that's the one that we're going to go for. Okay, great. Well, at least we know now. Perfect. So let's see how the worker is getting on. Should be nearly done, I would have thought. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, not doing too bad there. Right, well, we'll leave them to that for now. Let's get in the vulture, wherever that is. Here it is. We'll get this set up on a worker as well. What we'll... Oh, no, we can't, because... yeah, we can't get that set up on a worker, not yet. Because we've got bales all over the place. So, I really need to clear the bales. Okay, let's bring the New Holland back with the seeder. We're going to have to go to the shop and buy some more seed, because although that was enough for this field, it's not going to be enough for all the others. So let's hook up to a trailer, let's go and get some bags of seed, and then we'll go ahead with that plan when we get back to the farm. So I thought I'd bring the truck and trailer out for a ride out instead, because it's nice and fast. We only need some seed, so this is the perfect vehicle for it, rather than bring a tractor and a trailer. There we go, very speedy. Right, okay, let's get ourselves some seeds. Right, so these pallets here, they're the best ones to go for, because you get 50 litres extra for the same price. So we'll get ourselves 4 pallets of those, £5,000. Lovely. They are going to keep us going for quite a while. So we might as well make use of the forklift while it's here. I'll get these on. It would have been helpful if I had have dropped the side down on something, but we'll see if we can get it in. Yep, something like that. They're in. I'll definitely drop the sides down next time. Perfect. I guess we better strap those, because that's not a secure load whatsoever. Let's get back, fill the seeder up. I don't think that seeder holds too much at all actually, so we'll probably still have 4 pallets in there, but it doesn't matter. Right, okay then, let's get hooked up to the seeder. We'll get some seeds in that. The worker there is nearly done in the John Deere. I'm going to try something on field number 2. It might all go pear-shaped. I'm going to see if we can get 2 or 3 vehicles working on that field all at the same time. And yeah, let's get this filled up first. Okay, so it did take 1 pallet. Lovely, that'll do. Nice, okay. So we'll leave that there. The John Deere is going to need that in a moment as soon as it's finished. Right, so I stopped the worker just to get this bit finished because it was faffing about near the constructible there. So I'll just finish this job off. There we go. So that's this field cultivated up. Lovely. Right, okay, let's get hooked up to this. We're going to set this to barley this time around. There we go. So that's set to barley. Lovely. Let's get a worker set up. Right, we'll let them do their thing. What we're also going to do, we need to grab the other cultivator because we're going to set this up on field number 2, and then we're going to head over to field number 2 in the telehandler and try and get those bales cleared up at the same time. Then by the time all that is done, some of it should have been cultivated up, and with a bit of luck we can also set a worker on there doing some planting as well. So we may have 2 or 3 things going on at once. It may all go pear-shaped, they might all crash into each other, but let's give it a go. Right, okay then, so all the vehicles are over here currently. We've got a tractor and trailer, the telehandler, and we've got this over here with the cultivator as well. So we'll get a worker set up on this. Yeah, okay. Right, we'll let them do their thing. We'll hop across into this right quick. Hopefully we'll get out of their way in time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rush round, pick all these bales up as quickly as I possibly can, so to keep out of their way. Hopefully they don't head straight towards us because they got all this area here, and we'll get them all up onto the trailer, and then yeah, as I said, by the time we're done a load of this, hopefully we'll be able to get someone on here planting as well. Of course, I did say it last time around, we really do need to prioritise a better seeder and probably a planter as well, because it is extremely small. Okay for the small fields what is on currently, but for a field like this it does take too long. So I think after we've got the slurry distributor and we'll sort the goats out and whatnot, we really need to prioritise a seeder, a planter and a baler as well, because we don't have that either. So yeah, I'll get all these loaded up on the trailer as best as I possibly can, and hopefully by the end of it, it will look something half sensible, a sensibly loaded trailer, not a big mess. There we go, that's all of them on there. That wasn't too bad. So the worker got a fair amount done there, and we didn't get in their way. Lovely. So let's just pull this over to the side a little bit, and then we'll jump into the New Holland. I'm a little bit unsure what to do with that straw, to be honest. Need to have a look at our current stock levels and see, it may well be worth selling. I'm not too sure. But we've got just over 100,000 litres here, which is very, very nice. But before we do sell that, I'm just going to go and grab the subsoiler right quick, because I just want to go over the patches where the hail damage is and just subsoil that up a bit, because the cultivator does not touch it. So it'll probably be the subsoiler. It's the only thing that will get rid of that. I did forget to do that on field number 2, and it's too late now because it's having a crop put in, but it's not the end of the world. We'll do that next time around for that field. think it might just be this patch here, you know, which obviously isn't too bad. Come on, unfold. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so we're just going to tackle this little bit here, and yeah, the destruction does disappear with this. Perfect, okay. Lovely, so that's that patch gone. We'll just have a quick drive around. I'm pretty sure I didn't see any more. Oh no, there's a little bit over here by the edge. So we'll just grab this as well. This field wasn't as badly impacted as what some of the other ones were. Yeah, so I'm sure that is it now. Okay, great. So let's have a look at our straw stock, and we'll see what we're going to do with that. So we know we've got 6 bales right there. They are large bales. Let's have a look inside the shed as well. We've got a random one there by the tree. Yeah, I think we're perfectly fine on straw until we harvest next time around. I think we're doing just fine. So let's have a look. We'll see what the price is. Okay, so we've got £37,000 worth of straw in total. We are going to have to, yeah, let's go on here for that so we can see exactly where we are. So we're not a great price, but yeah, I think we'll take that to the animal dealer. We will just get rid of that. It'll just be a nice little bit of income, because we do want to get that slurry tanker and distributor in this episode. So let's get this over to the animal dealer. We haven't sold there for quite a long time, and yeah, that'll just give us a little bit of money in the bank. Okay, so I'm expecting we're going to get about £10,000 from this, maybe, if my calculations are correct. There we go, 12,500. Lovely, that'll do. Pretty nice. That's good. Got us back over £45,000. Great. So let's get back. We'll see how the worker's getting on, and probably make a start on putting some seeds in that field if we can. If not, we'll move on to the next job. Okay, so apparently the worker is blocked by an object. Let's see what the issue is. Yeah, I thought it might be this one. Okay, well, it doesn't look like they have got too much left. So let's take control of this ourselves. I mean, you're not blocked by an object, are you? That's literally all you had to do. That was it. Don't be so worried. So I can see that there's this patch here left. Looks like they were literally just finishing off the headlands. So we'll finish this job as well. The constructible shed is going along very, very nicely there. As soon as we get up to it, we'll just have a look and see exactly what is required. I think it's bricks. I'm pretty sure it's bricks that they need. Right, let's get back there. Okay. Yeah, 3,000 litres of bricks. So we know we've got 1,000 litres over by the cement factory. So once we've done this, we'll just grab that just so they can make a little bit more progress while we're waiting for the rest to spawn. Come on, John Deere. Okay, so that should be a full coverage right here. As soon as we've finished this patch, we'll just check on the map. Right, okay, let's have a look. Yep, completely covered. Perfect. Okay, well, we might as well get them to carry straight on with this field here. This one is ready to go next. So what are we going to go with in this one? We're not going to do canola this time round. We've already done barley, so that's just going to leave us with wheat in this one. So let's get that changed. Wheat, there we go. Perfect. Okay, let's get a worker set up again. Lovely. Right, so let's jump on board with the other workers, see how they're getting on. I don't think they're quite ready for us yet. No, not yet. Okay, so what we'll do while we're over here with the telehandler, we'll just grab those bricks right quick, take those to the constructible. Right, here we go. This should keep these going for a little while longer until some more spawn. That's a day's worth of work for them. Great, okay, lovely. So I think what we'll do, as we're still waiting on the worker to cultivate up field number 2, they are not as far ahead as I would have liked. What we'll do a little wood run to either the playground or the museum, sell some produce, and hopefully that will bring in enough money so we can buy our tanker and our distributor. So I know we've got some bits here. Yes, we have. So we'll do this with this because we're going to have a lot, and the truck and trailer over there, that's probably not going to be big enough for all the stuff that we're going to pick up, because we will be going over to the large sawmill just to get some more from there as well. So we'll load these couple of bits up here, and then we'll go straight over to the large sawmill and we'll see exactly what we've got there. Okay, so we should have loads and loads of produce stocked up here. Yes, we do. Great. Yeah, it's absolutely everywhere. Alright, lovely. So let's see exactly what the state of play is here. So we've still got 90,000 litres of wood in there. So that's really, really good. So we've got all this stuff here, which is great. And then all this stuff which we loaded up previous. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to load up about half of these wood planks, and we'll take those to the museum, because the playground hasn't asked for long planks for a long time. They have got loads and loads in storage, whereas we haven't really made too much of a start on the museum yet, so now is a good time. So I'll get the trailer loaded up with about half of it, and then we'll head down there. And we're looking up for about £100,000. That's going to be enough money to get what we need. So here we are then. This is exactly half the long planks that we had stocked up. So we've still got a good amount left for future purchases. Lovely, that'll do just fine. Great. Let's head down to the museum. I just need to have a look on the map and see where that is from here. Okay, so we're actually very, very close. Yes, we're very close. Okay, let's go down there and let's get these sold. Right, moment of truth. £100,000 is the number we're looking for, but I'm sure this is going to get us over that. Hopefully the museum here wants all of this stuff. Yes, it did. Wow, £99,000. Excellent. So it's going to need some all wood beams for its next step, but that is going to keep that going for a little bit of time. Okay, well, that's perfect. So let's check the sale. No, nothing else in there. Okay. Right, so we're looking, this is the one we were going to go for because it had a nice capacity, 20,000 litres. Yes, I'm sure that was the one we picked out last time around. Let's have a look at the wheels. I do like the big chunky wheels personally, so we're going to go for those ones. Can we change the colour for free? Oh, there's only 2 options. I guess that could match our pickup truck. And, ooh, wow, look at them. Yep, we'll go with that. Lovely. £60,000, and then we want to buy the distributor as well. We weren't entirely sure what to go with, but I think this is the one that we want. I'm pretty sure that looks about right for the tanker, so we'll take a gamble on that. Lovely. Okay, there we go. So what I'll do, I'll head back to the farm, I'll drop the trailer off, and then we'll go and pick the tanker and the distributor up. Look at that orange beast, that looks great. And now the distributor is beside it, I'm fairly confident we have picked the right one, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm glad I went for the orange. That really does stand out. So it looks like it's got rear steer as well. Lovely, makes it nice and mobile. So let's get in between this without knocking it down. And yes, there we go. Fits like a glove. Lovely. The blue and orange there, they go so well together. Lovely. Very happy with that. So we just got a message to say one of the workers has finished. So we'll head back and see which one it is. See if we can get them doing something else or not. But we're going to get this straight to use, or straight to work. We're going to fill it up with slurry, and we're going to distribute it on one of our fields. Right, okay, so let's get this filled up. I'm sure we've got over about 50,000 litres of slurry in here at the moment, so we've definitely got a couple of trailers worths, that is for sure. So let's start filling. Yes, please. 56,000 litres. Lovely. All this self-sufficient slurry. Look at the tyres there, getting flatter and chunkier the more weight there is. Very good. Okay, so I can see the John Deere still going, so that must mean the worker in the Valtra has finished. Let's just pop over and see exactly how this field is looking. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. Actually, that's good. Obviously, we've got the patches there that we subsoiled up, but that's fine. So we'll just bring this back to the farm. That won't be needed on this field anymore. That is actually all the cultivating and ploughing done. So that's good. That's rather good. Okay, let's get back into the John Deere, or not the John Deere, the New Holland, because I want to try this out. So we're going to do it on this field over here, number 4. It's the only one which has a crop put in it at the moment. So let's see this bad boy in action. So you can activate double application rate. Well, we'll most definitely do that, because that means it will be doing 2 jobs at once, which is perfect. We need to get it unfolded. That's a lovely wide working width. Oh, yeah, really wide. Wider than I thought. Okay, we're going to have to reposition here. Lovely, that's very pleasing. Okay, let's get it lowered. What a beast this is. This is an absolute animal. Okay, so it is turned on. So let's just go for it. And there we are. We can see the colour change. So the working speed is a little bit slow there. It's 5 miles an hour, but we are doing a double application on this. So we only need to do it once. We are using the slurry rather quickly, but it didn't cost us anything. We didn't have to buy fertiliser. So that doesn't bother me whatsoever. So let's have a look on the map, and we should be able to see a double application, hopefully. Okay. Well, let's carry on. Yeah, this is good. This is really happy with this. Really good purchase. So what I am thinking, because obviously we're going to use a lot of slurry, might have to look into getting some pigs on the farm at some point, because they'll definitely produce us a lot of slurry. So yeah, we'll definitely look at getting some pigs, I think. Another thing for the list. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. Self-sufficient fertilising. Perfect. I think as you can see, we used about 30,000 litres of slurry on this field here, or just over, because we've just got a little bit here to finish off. So I think pigs in the future are definitely called for, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, spending the money if we can do it a bit more naturally. We're a little bit stuck here. This working width is definitely a big one, that is for sure. Come on, get off that. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Okay, well that is going to be this for episode. I feel like we've got a fair bit done. Lovely new purchase towards the end there. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.